Today we're going to start week number 4. So you already have the new file.
New file?
Yeah.
Week number 4?
Week number 4, yeah.
How
Okay.
animals help humans, right?
Yes. How animals help humans.
Help. Okay. We're not discussing about these therapy dogs, or are we going to talk about that?
Yeah.
Exactly, that's the case.
Yeah. Why?
Well, it was the first thought I had when I heard about the topic.
Okay.
So I've been watching a lot of those videos because of my dog, right?
Yeah.
But because we're trying to train him to educate him, and the thing is that, yeah, animals can be a good therapy for a lot of people. Not just in this case, it says veterans. It is the name of the of the file, but
Yeah.
I think that,
Veteran.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it is about every single person, because
Yeah.
once you have a pet, uh, it doesn't matter what is it. It helps you, for example, not to feel alone and to build a relationship. I mean, uh, you don't feel alone, so from that, it is just a good start.
Yeah, exactly.
So we,
Are you guys an animal lover? Do you like animals a lot?
Well, if we eat animals, we are not animal lovers. I can't say that because if you, well, in my case, personal case, I like meat, so the reason why I can call myself animal lover.
Okay. What about you, Walter?
Not really an animal lover, but I have a respect for animals, basically for pets, because as Carlos was saying, perhaps not for every animal on earth, because I also love to eat beef. So I cannot say that I'm in general an animal lover, but a pet lover, um, not that much. But I had a dog in the past. I sadly saw the dog die uh, in front of me, and that's why I decided to not have any other pet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had the same experience like Walter.
Mm-hmm.
When I was young, I had a dog as a pet. So when she died, was a female dog. Died, I was sad, and again, I decided not to have any more uh, pet, no matter what kind of pet,
Mm-hmm.
no any more pet. Yeah,
Okay, so you don't have pets now,
no, just my children.
your children.
Yeah,
Okay, all right. How are you, Lisandro?
Hi,
Bea?
good evening.
Hi, I'm
Hi, how are
fine.
you guys? Um, we're gonna start week number 4, Lisandro and Bea. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And
thank
this
you.
is the new file.
Thank you.
Okay,
Okay.
all right. Are you, Lisandro, an animal lover?
Absolutely.
Really?
Oh, I love animals, yes.
Hmm. Okay. What kind of animals do you love, or
Of
do you
course, at
like the
home I
most?
will have, pets only, but I think we all should we all have to respect every kind of life, and even if they are plants or animals.
Okay. All right.
I love animals.
The other day I was watching a video on TikTok, and The profile belongs to a girl from United States, I guess. But she has a goat
Mhm,
as a pet,
mhm.
but it's a baby goat.
A goat?
Yeah, a goat. So I was like, how come?
What's that?
Goat.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Let me show you a picture.
Okay.
Do you see Google? Or what do you
What?
see on my screen? What do you see on my screen?
Um, the PDF.
Oh, the PDF. Okay, look at this. This is a
Okay.
goat.
What?
So she has
Goat.
a baby goat as a pet.
Ew.
How
Yeah.
cute.
Well, not that cute, Bear. I
They're
don't think so.
violent, right?
Yes. Mhm.
No,
They're
but
But
very naughty.
a baby one?
Okay. And you, Bear, are you an animal lover?
Um, I think I am, but um, suddenly um, my pets stress me, so I'm not sure.
You have dogs.
Yes, I had four dogs, and
Wow.
one died this quarantine.
Mm-hmm.
So um, all this time that I've been working from home, it's been really hard because
Okay.
they never stop making noise.
Yeah. Hey, Baker, how are you? Okay. Are you scared of any
I'm here,
animal?
teacher. I'm
Hi,
sorry.
Baker, how are you?
I'm sorry. I was deleting the WhatsApp message. I'm going to do an activity today. I will stay here just a few minutes, but
Okay.
I will participate when I'm here.
All right. Okay. Perfect. So, guys, are you scared of any animals?
Yeah, I'm scared about
Which
a
one?
snake.
Snakes.
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
I'm scared about the animals that are driving around all over San Salvador right now.
Mm,
People that behaves like animals. You know?
mm,
Yeah.
okay. And you, Johnny, are you scared of any animals?
I think the lion.
Are you scared of lions?
Yes, imagine you are in front of the lion and you don't know anything. How do you do in that moment?
Okay. Walter?
Not really, but of course, if I see a snake over there, I'm not going to approach to the snake. I'm going to go far away from the snake, but not really scared about animals.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Frank?
Hello.
Hi, how are you, Frank?
Good, good. Thank you.
Okay. Are you scared of any animals, Frank?
As my classmates, snakes maybe, or
Snakes.
a situation like Johnny said, it would be very scary for me.
Okay. Aren't you scared of rats?
Mm, no, not really.
Not really. Okay.
Not scared, but I don't like to see those type of animals. I hate those animals actually, but not scary because I need to chase
Okay.
them when I see any type of that animal. But not scared, but I don't like those type of animals.
Okay. All right. I am. I am
About what animals?
a rat.
Rats?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm scared of rats.
So here's an idea. You can put out one of those traps, those square traps, and you can put
Mm-hmm.
something to it at the bottom, at the end of the trap. So it has a mechanism in which that's called trap, right? The rat gets on there. So you can fill a bucket of water and then you drown it. It is fun, and at the same time, it works as therapy, and you will not be, and you will forget about your fear of rats.
Okay.
Yeah, that helped my
And
mom, for example.
Jaime, are you afraid only for rats or for any type of rodent?
Mm, no, just rats.
Ah, okay.
Yes, just rats. Okay. Well, I guess that most of you have a pet, right? So, or you had a pet, or yeah. So, what can they teach us, our pets?
What?
Well, in my experience, I learned from the that animal value that is loyalty. The dogs have
Mm-hmm.
kind of well-developed loyalty with their master, or we can say what we are in front of them. But this loyalty is a kind of value that they show
Okay.
us. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. Any other opinion?
Happiness.
Happiness.
Yeah, because for example, it happens to most of dogs, but they seem to forget things that happen to them, and they are always happy. You know? And for example, with Canito, for example, that
Mm-hmm.
he's just unbearable sometimes. He just bites you and hurts you, and you have to punish him, but he just goes with it for a moment, and then after that, he's besides you, he's lamiéndote. How do you say that? Licking you, and he's just
Yeah.
happy to see you, and he has no hard feel, hard feelings. I don't remember. But and that is what for me consists in this kind of happiness, you know,
Mm-hmm.
because of not having hard how what was the what is the word when you say rencores hard hurt, what is the word?
Uh, hard
Hard
feelings,
feelings.
you can say.
What was?
Oh, let me see. Yeah, you can say hard feeling or resentment.
Okay, hard feelings, I think that is hard
Mm-hmm.
feelings. So
Mm-hmm.
they don't have this concept, you know, that hard feelings on people. So they live the moment, and what is in the past is in the past, and they seem to be, as I said, for example, in the case of Canito, he's always uh, happy, no matter what. We have to punish him a lot because he eats
Yeah,
rotten things, and once he got sick, and we cannot stop him from doing those things. Uh, but then when after we punish him or we get him out on the on the on the parkway or things like that, after that he's just happy to see us, happy to be with us. So that's something
exactly.
that we should apply in our lives because we live life is so short, and we have a lot of hard feelings on a lot of people, and that is not good for us as individuals, you know, because you stop living your life because of those kind of things. So that's something that animals teach us, and in this case, the dogs, for example.
All right. Lisandro, are you there? Okay, I guess he's not. Okay, Walter, what do you think?
Yeah,
What can
talking about,
animals teach us?
I will mainly talk about dogs because I used to have a dog, and in my point of view, they can teach us patience because
Patience.
yeah, um, the way that they love, it's very passionate. It's incredible to see how they are happy when they see you, um, even though you do something bad with them,
Mm-hmm.
even though they are always chasing you, they are always behind you, they are always next to you, and it's, as Armando was saying, it's something related to loyalty that is indescribable. How they love the owners. Just to remember the movie. Uh, don't recall the exact name. Hachiko.
Mm-hmm.
That movie is, it's a great it's a great example of how animals love humans. Um, it was really beautiful to see how this dog was waiting for the person that was loving him at the moment, and this dog was waiting for this person every single day. And that's something that is really I'm not sure how to describe this because it's basically loyalty, love,
Yeah.
passion. There is a lot of things that they can teach us.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Are you more of a dog person or a cat person?
I don't like cats.
I hate cats.
I hate cats too.
They are too noisy.
Yes.
I think that
I hate dogs. They are
Why dogs,
more noisy as cats than cats. I can confirm that.
Okay. I think that most of the people um like dogs, right, rather than cats. Mhm. I think that cats are more independent. Well, that's the fact. I don't like them.
I like
Yeah,
them because of that. Yeah,
you can, walk with your dog, but with your cat is
Mhm.
impossible.
Yeah, exactly. Dogs are more domesticated, right, than cats, I think. All right. In what ways, guys, do animals help people?
First, what we were discussing at
Hmm?
the beginning, they can make you feel. Well, they help you not to feel alone. So that is something that people who live by themselves, for example, in my case, is useful because sometimes you just want to go home and have a pleasant moment, and then you can go and you can
Do
talk
you
to your
think
pet,
that
for example.
do you think that an animal can replace a person's company?
Not necessarily not replace it, but make up for something for it. Yes, because for example, sometimes in my case, in my personal case, what I need is to be heard. You know,
Hmm.
so I can talk to a dog. He won't reply.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I need. not to reply, just to be heard. So because
Lol.
sometimes people tend to reply because they hear to answer instead of listening to understand, with lack of empathy, right? In animals they have that. There are dogs that are therapy dogs because of that, because they
Yeah.
help you to go through some things that with a person by your side you won't do it, because a person has a way to answer, a way to respond to a situation.
Hmm.
But animals, in this case dogs, or in this case, in my personal case, I feel that you can tell a dog how bad was your day, and you will be there, just there. Maybe he's not listening because he don't understand a single thing you're doing, but by just the fact of saying how you feel and how it make you feel some things that happen during the day, that is just a way of healing.
Yeah.
So with a person it's more difficult, because what happens if the other person had a worse day than you, and then you have this stressful interaction. So with a dog, or with an animal, a fish, or a
Hmm.
turtle or something, doesn't matter how crazy you think you are, but with an animal, with a pet, it is difficult to not to feel different, because people
Okay.
have a way to to respond, to interact with you, and the pet is not capable to do that. And sometimes, in most cases, what we need is just to be heard.
All right. Lisandro?
Hi, I'm sorry. I needed to, you
Yeah.
know,
Mhm.
see
It's okay.
some.
Lisandro, in what ways do you think animals help people?
Wow, in many ways. Especially when we're talking about a supportive animal.
Hmm.
Uh, they have a very positive reaction for this kind of people that have sometimes mental illness. And you see them that sometimes the animal itself, they portray, that people in a very good way. And they lead them, or they feel what they are feeling at the moment.
Yeah.
um, I know that there are some therapists that are very useful, using horses and
Hmm.
dogs and dolphins sometimes. So there,
Dolphins.
mhm. Animals are great. No matter from what point of view you see
Yeah.
them, they're always great. They always come with love. They always come with that positive something, that sometimes we need. And that's why I love them.
Are you scared of any animal?
mm, Maybe spiders, but it's not that common to see a big
Yeah.
one. You can see
Hmm.
the little ones, at home, but
Okay.
like a tarantula or something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Guys, what does um, PTSD stand for? PTSD.
PTSD.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
No idea.
No idea.
It's
Post trauma,
post-traumatic
post
If
traumatic
you
stress
if
stress
disorder.
you
disorder.
scroll
Yeah.
down, if you scroll down,
Post traumatic stress disorder.
yes,
Okay.
a post-traumatic stress disorder. Okay. So, do you see the pictures that you have in the exercise number two?
Yes.
Uh, in a moment, you will watch a short video. So look at the photos and try to connect these photos to the meaning or the content of the video. So what do you think the video is about?
Maybe is what I was telling you, the idea that how animals can help you. For
Mm-hmm.
example, if you see this, those guys that were fighting on a war, in a war, sometimes they have dogs, that they train, to like a soldier, like another
Yeah,
soldier, and they create that special link, between them and the animal. And sometimes, when they reach any kind of peace threat or something like that, or they need to go back to the country where they came from, they also take their dogs, because some of them needs to be retired at certain age, and they get them as 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 a friend, or as a pet, and they take them home.
yeah, exactly. Any other opinion?
Well, I think also I read about some a kind of horse therapy that is used for some, child or children that are suffering movement disease in their body, So this therapy help them to connect with that animal and then try to move some part of their body that is affected by the illness. So in El Salvador, there are a couple of places that offer that kind of therapy.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay. Hey, how are you, Marlon?
How are you, teacher?
Oh, good. Thank you.
Sorry, because yesterday I cannot connect into the class, but I was working.
Okay. Are you gonna do the quiz today?
Okay, well, when you give me the indication.
Yeah.
but it's a big
You can.
quiz, a
Okay,
huge quiz.
okay,
So you have the quiz, Marlon, in the folder that says exams.
okay,
It's about prepositions.
okay.
So you have
So,
40. So you have 40 items. When you
mhm,
finish, eh, you'll see uh, something that says finish. So you
okay,
click on it, and then you're going to see two options. Okay,
mhm,
and you click on the option that says check the answers.
okay,
Then you're going to see your score.
okay,
Okay, when you see your score, right, you take a picture of the score, and you're
okay.
going to upload that picture on Schoology.
Ah, okay, okay.
Okay, so
Perfect.
remember, try to upload your picture not as a comment, submission. Okay.
Yeah, submission.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect.
All right.
Can I go to going to do my exam?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Okay.
So it's the same for me, teacher.
Yes.
Have fun, Bea and Marlon.
um, can you just repeat what you explained about
Okay.
submission?
All right. Yes. First, you click on the submissions. You said.
Yeah, because I think you were explaining to Marlon how to make the quiz.
Yes. How to do it? Okay. Hold on. Let me share my screen.
Okay.
Okay. This is what you're going to do. Okay. You're going to click on the folder that says exams.
Okay.
Right. And then you're going to click on the one that says prepositions quiz.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So then you're going to click on the preposition quiz, and you're going to find the quiz, right? So you'll find 40 items. Okay, so but you have the possible choices. Okay, so you just select the possible choice, right? And then you continue, right? So, but when you finish, let me open it. Okay, this is what you're going to work on.
What a surprise, teacher.
Yeah. Okay, so you go over the test, right? Okay, 40 items. Okay, and then you click on this. Okay, when you
Okay.
click
Okay.
on this, all right, I'm gonna click on it so you can see. All right, so you find two options. Okay, so you click on this one. Okay, you click on check my answers, and then you're going to see your score. In this case, I got 0 because I didn't answer, right? So you're going to take a picture of the score, and then you're going to go back to Schoology, and you're going to upload the picture right here where it says submissions, no here where it says comments,
Okay.
but here. All right, and that's it.
How how do upload there?
Eh, I don't have the option, so I can show you. Uh,
Okay, but
but
we're going to have it.
okay, but the thing is this: you're going to see an option that says submissions. You click on
Okay.
submissions, and then you're going to click on an icon where it's a file. You click on that icon, and then you're going to start searching your document, your picture in this case. Okay. Then you
Okay.
select your picture, and then you upload it.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So you can start now.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
Okay. Well, guys, let me share my screen. We are going to watch the video. Okay, here we go. You see my screen, right?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Okay, here we go.
I think a lot of times the horses pick us, and we don't pick the horses.
They know your emotions. You can't hide them.
You must be in a good place, you must.
They're like 30 times more sensitive to what's going on inside.
My life was saved by a horse. That's what started this whole program. I had no idea that horses could do what they do. Pick a spot against that rail and leave a space between horses, all right? Do whatever you have to get that horse calm. Our program is called Combat Veterans Cowboy Up. When I first realized what these horses were doing for me, I decided, you know what? Maybe these horses can help other veterans. So that's when the program started. Drop that lead rope, and all of you have to back off like 20 feet and stop, and all those horses have to stay ground hitched without moving their feet. Horses can be really, super therapeutic for veterans who have suffered some type of trauma while they were in the military.
Before this program, I contemplated suicide many times.
Many of us have been very close to taking our lives. I tried.
And by the grace of God, I found a program like this.
We'll relate that to some human experience. Through the horses, using the horses as the medium, we start teaching different therapies and tools and techniques for the veterans that they can use in their life out there in their human herd, but they learn it from the horses, from dealing with the horses.
If I can learn to treat and be calm around a horse, I can take those skills around humans and family members and friends.
I think what's happened to us because of the traumas and all the military training and everything is we've kind of swung over to that reactive side of our brain, and that's where we're spending way too much time. Almost 130 clients have come through the program, veterans. The success rate is phenomenal. Those who have fully participated in the program, which is at least 10 sessions, have had an experienced recovery that has never been seen before.
I don't think in one session you're going to get healed, because this is more of like a holistic type healing. It takes time and it takes consistency. So I think it's something you have to come back, because each week we may learn one thing that'll help you with children. One week it'll help you in crowds.
If you isolate a horse completely from the herd, I mean totally, they can't, miles and miles away from any other horses, that horse's health, both physical and mental, take a nosedive, and it can kill the horse. It can kill the horse. We are the same way. Even though we're predators and have a human herd, our tendency as veterans with PTSD and all these issues going on, we have a tendency to isolate ourselves from our human herd, and guess what? That can kill us too. It's the most devastating thing we do to ourselves, isolation. Thinking that we're staying away from all the threats and that, but we're really just tearing ourselves apart. It's that isolation can kill, just like it does the horse. It's tremendously therapeutic, and it's helping our clients move much further in recovery than traditional therapy alone can do.
To build relationships not only with the horses but the veterans here has helped me tremendously to continue to build relationships with my family and friends.
I know it saved me.
Did you catch the information? So let's go over the video one more time.
Okay.
I think a lot of times the horses pick us and we don't pick the horses.
They know your emotions. You can't hide them.
You must be in a good place, you must.
They're like 30 times more sensitive to what's going on inside.
My life was saved by a horse. That's what started this whole program. I had no idea that horses could do what they do. Pick a spot against that rail and leave a space between horses, all right? Do whatever you have to get that horse calm. Our program is called Combat Veterans Cowboy Up. When I first realized what these horses were doing for me, I decided, you know what? Maybe these horses can help other veterans. So that's when the program started. Drop that lead rope, and all of you have to back off like 20 feet and stop, and all those horses have to stay ground hitched without moving their feet. Horses can be really, super therapeutic for veterans who have suffered some type of trauma while they were in the military.
Before this program, I contemplated suicide many times.
Many of us have been very close to taking our lives. I tried.
And by the grace of God, I found a program like this.
We'll relate that to some human experience. Through the horses, using the horses as the medium, we start teaching different therapies and tools and techniques for the veterans that they can use in their life out there in their human herd, but they learn it from the horses, from dealing with the horses.
If I can learn to treat and be calm around a horse, I can take those skills around humans and family members and friends.
I think what's happened to us because of the traumas and all the military training and everything is we've kind of swung over to that reactive side of our brain, and that's where we're spending way too much time. Almost 130 clients have come through the program, veterans. The success rate is phenomenal. Those who have fully participated in the program, which is at least 10 sessions, have had an experienced recovery that has never been seen before.
I don't think in one session you're going to get healed, because this is more of like a holistic type healing. It takes time and it takes consistency. So I think it's something you have to come back, because each week we may learn one thing that'll help you with children. One week it'll help you in crowds.
If you isolate a horse completely from the herd, I mean totally, they can't, miles and miles away from any other horses, that horse's health, both physical and mental, take a nosedive, and it can kill the horse. It can kill the horse. We are the same way. Even though we're predators and have a human herd, our tendency as veterans with PTSD and all these issues going on, we have a tendency to isolate ourselves from our human herd, and guess what? That can kill us too. It's the most devastating thing we do to ourselves, isolation. Thinking that we're staying away from all the threats and that, but we're really just tearing ourselves apart. It's that isolation can kill, just like it does the horse. It's tremendously therapeutic, and it's helping our clients move much further in recovery than traditional therapy alone can do.
To build relationships not only with the horses but the veterans here has helped me tremendously to continue to build relationships with my family and friends.
I know it saved me.
Okay. So, what does this therapy consist of?
Bonding with horses in order to learn to re-socialize with people. I don't know.
It's
Something like
basically
that.
they teach you how to treat an animal that it feels, more than a human. They feel like he said 30 times more than a human.
Yeah.
So when you are able to create that or to have that control over an animal that that has that capacity, to feel, then you will be learning how to treat other people and how to treat yourself, to face all the stress that you have in your mind.
Yeah.
Also, to learn how to build bonds with other persons, to not remain isolated yourself, because that kills animals, that kill horses, and that can kill humans too.
Yeah, exactly. Why do veterans need this kind of therapy?
Every time
Because
that
they have trauma. Sorry, Sandro. You want
what
to go ahead?
no, sorry, go ahead.
Okay, thanks. Well, because it's a post-traumatic, therapy,
Mm-hmm.
since for, soldiers, face uh, a war in which environment is a big exposure of death. So, and they then can survive. They have some attack of anxiety or something like that during the night. So the human support most of the time is not enough. So they are looking for other kind of solutions for bringing peace to
Yeah.
their lives. That's the reason why I think they are looking for other kind of solution for their mental disease.
Do you know someone who who has had this kind of therapy?
Well, we have a lot of here after the Civil War, you
Mm-hmm.
know, they became criminals and something like that. And because there was a lack of coverage of that kind of trauma. No, the peace agreement didn't, take into account that kind of help that the veterans need after war. Yeah.
Okay. So, guys, in the exercise number 3, you have some words in a box. Um, the first word is equine. So you have the stress on the first syllable, and the pronunciation is equine. Are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
All
I
right.
think it's related to horses.
Related to horses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we have veteran.
Veteran.
Veteran. You have only
Veteran.
two. You have only 2 syllables. Veteran.
Someone who has been in the armed forces during a war.
Yeah. Veteran. This is the right pronunciation.
Okay.
Okay. Oops. Then you have heal. Okay.
Heal.
Heal.
Oh no, I don't know what is that means.
Heal. Cure.
To become well again, especially after an injury, right?
Yeah.
Heal.
Then we
Okay.
have herd.
Herd. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know.
A large
Herd
group
is
of animals
a group of
of the
it's
same
a group
type
of
that life.
animals.
Herd.
Mhm.
Herd.
Okay.
Yes. Herd. Herd. It's a group of animals. Mhm.
Actually,
So
the the
in
person in the
Spanish we say
video,
manada, right?
Yeah.
the
Mm-hmm.
person in the video said also referred to herd as something related to a group of humans.
Yeah.
He mentioned
Yeah.
that almost at
Herd.
the end. Yeah.
Okay. A combat. Combat.
Fight especially during a war.
Yeah. Okay. And we have the PTSD, which is post-traumatic stress disorder.
Mental health condition that is triggered by a terrifying event.
So you did it already, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You see the answers.
Yes.
Okay. So there you go. So what is PTSD, Lopez?
Post-traumatic stress disorder.
Okay. So mental health condition,
Oh yeah.
right?
Yes.
That is triggered by a
Terrifying
terrifying
event
event. Okay. What is trigger? What is the meaning of trigger?
that comes to our mind,
Something that
Our
caused
that
leisure.
relives in our mind, or I don't know if that's the word, relives. I don't know.
that's something that origins the something, right? It's like the origin of something.
Mm-hmm. Or that is caused.
Causing something, right?
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. Okay. Lisandro, read the definition for herd.
Okay, large group of animals of the same type that live and move about together. Move about together.
Okay. All right. Veteran, Armando.
Someone who has been in the armed forces during a war.
Mm-hmm. Frank,
Veteran.
Eel.
Sorry, teacher, I'm completing the test. I
Oh,
pay
okay,
attention.
okay, okay, okay. All
Sorry.
right. Okay, okay. Johnny, Heel.
Heal. Okay, to become well again, especially after and
Injury.
injury. Injury.
Injury.
Yeah.
Injury.
Injury.
You have to stress in the first syllable. Injury. Okay.
Injury. Okay.
Yes. Um, Walter.
Related to horses, equine.
Equine. Okay. And the last one, letter F. A fight, especially during a war. A combat.
Combat.
Combat. Mhm. Okay. All right.
Teacher,
Lopez. Yeah. Tell me, Bea.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Accidentally, I click on another preposition, so you can choose more than one.
No.
You just can choose one.
But if you haven't finished, you can change it.
No, no, no. I mean, it didn't change.
Mm-hmm.
I was
So,
selected one, and then accidentally I selected another, and it didn't change.
mm,
So
So
it's
there were
again.
I think
two
it's.
selected.
I think it's
So it's
gonna.
again.
I think it's gonna be wrong.
Oh, okay.
Even though you have chosen the correct one, but the system is gonna take it as wrong. I
Oh,
think.
okay. So I can just choose one.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Lopez, please read the exercise number 4.
Watch the video and answer the questions below.
Okay.
Answer
Or
the question below. What does
okay.
equine therapy for veterans involve?
Okay. What does equine therapy for veterans involve? Okay. And then you're going to go over the questions from letter A to letter E. Okay. All right. So I'm going to, so you can discuss the answers, guys. I'm going to create a small break rooms and you discuss with your partners. Okay, just 2 rooms. Okay, join. The ones who are doing the exam, don't worry, right? Don't join. Continue doing the exam. Okay, let's see. Lopez. Let's see. Well, the question that you have in number 4. So, what does equine therapy for veterans involve? Did you hear me, Lopez?
What? Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. What does equine therapy for veterans involve?
Um, to learn to socialize people and learning how to treat a horse in order for get back this capability of socializing and emotionally healing,
Mhm.
and to forget about, or not to forget, but at least to deal better with the traumas they have.
Okay. Yeah. Now let's go over the questions from letter A to letter E. Okay. How many times more sensitive are horses than people, Lisandro?
Said about 30 times
30
more.
times. Unbelievable, right?
And they are very smart animals,
Mm.
the horse.
Yeah. Letter B, Armando. What can veterans learn thanks to equine therapy?
Well, veterans can learn socialize again with their relatives and friends thanks to the behavior of the uh, uh, horses, and that kind of relation that this horse develop with the veteran.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Veteran,
veteran. Yeah,
veteran, yeah, veteran, yeah.
veteran.
Johnny, how many
Yeah,
veterans have come through the program?
around 150,
100 what?
50.
50.
Yeah,
Hmm. Who has a different answer?
They said 130.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, 130. Yes,
Okay.
130 veterans.
Veteran.
Okay, Walter, what's the minimum number of sessions in the equine therapy program?
I don't recall that the person mentioned like a minimum of number, like a number, but
Mhm.
the person said that you cannot have just one because you need to come back, and he was saying something that is like a holistic thing,
Mhm.
and it requires time. So he didn't say a specific number, but he at least said that you need to come back. So I
Okay,
don't recall if the person specifically said a number.
number. Okay. Who has a different answer?
He said 10 times.
Yes. Okay. 10 sessions. That is the minimum number. 10 sessions. Okay. And letter E, what happens to a horse which is isolated from its herd? Armando?
Yeah, that horse die because this animal uh, is its nature belongs to the herd. Otherwise, if this horse is alone, uh, sooner or later die.
Yeah, exactly. So they're very, very sensitive animals. Have you ever ridden a horse? Yes?
My case, no.
No?
Yeah, several times in my case.
Really? I have never, I have never done it. What about you, Walter?
I have never been on a horse, but yes, I've been close to a horse.
Okay.
You know what happened? Once
Mhm.
we were in a place in Colombia, Tayrona Park,
Mm,
which is a big forest, and we wanted to go back to the place where we had the car, and it was about 5 kilometers away from there. So we decided to go to horse, or
mhm.
we were a group, so we needed like 5 horses, and it was late, quite late. It was almost 5 p.m. So that point where you still have some daylight, but at the same time some
It's
darkness.
a little bit dark, yeah.
So the horses, they knew the way. It was impressive, to be
Really?
in a jungle. My horse was the first one from the herd,
Uh-huh.
and I was scared because I was listening all kind of sounds, in the forest,
Yeah.
and but somehow I wanted to get there, not that late, and my horse was like running fast, and he was really smart. He basically take me out of the jungle to the place where we had the farm. Mhm. His name was Vicente. He had a name.
Vicente,
Uh-huh.
really?
Yeah, the
Is there
horses are really smart.
is there any instruction that you need to follow before you ride a horse, Lisandro? I mean,
They
something that you
normally
shouldn't do or something that you should do.
um well, I don't have that much of experience, but normally they tell you how to, sit well, and in order to avoid any kind of and pain or something like that, and it's easy, when you want the horse to go faster, you have to move your legs, you have to press, with your legs, so that he will understand that he needs to go faster. Then
Hmm.
if you want the horse to stop, you need to hold,
Okay.
the thing,
Yeah.
and that's the basic things that you need to know, and yeah.
Okay. So basically, horses were leading you guys.
Yes, mine especially Vicente, that was like,
Okay. Wow. Huh. And you, Lopez, have you ever had any experience related to horses? No? Have you ever ridden a horse?
Nothing, nothing related.
Nothing related.
Yep.
And you, Walter?
Not really. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You're mute. You're in mute. You're
Okay. All right. Sorry. So let's move to the exercise number 6. You're going to match um, words to create phrases, but let's do it together.
okay.
Okay.
Teacher,
What happened?
sorry, I already finished, but I'm doing this in my cell phone, so I just don't know. I cannot see submission or the comments.
On the cell phone is a little bit different.
Yes.
Where have you ever uploaded some homework, guys, from your phone? No.
No.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Can you please
You
explain?
have to open the Schoology on the Google search, and you have to put your search in desk mode, because if you don't put your search in desk mode, you cannot able to submit the image.
So I cannot do it in the app.
No, in the app, no.
Okay. Hmm.
You can do it.
Um, it's
You
just
go
that I
to
think
you go to the quiz, then you go to the qualification, and then you click on the plus is up.
but it's asking me my email and my password and I don't remember.
Oh my god.
Wait. Mm,
Okay, I'm going to send you a video. Yeah.
okay.
Uh, let's see. Okay, so watch the video.
Teacher, I submit my exam. Can you
Mhm.
check, please?
Okay, all right, in a moment.
Okay, okay.
All right, so Bea, watch the video and then you do it.
Okay, thank
All right.
you.
Okay, so what about suffer? What about suffer?
Suffer traumas.
Okay, suffer traumas. Yes. Okay. So letter A matches to 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What about letter B? A success?
Great.
Approach.
Great.
Right?
Exactly. Yes. A success rate. Letter C?
A holistic approach.
A holistic approach. What is holistic, Walter?
It's for me it's a very complicated word because it involves uh not sure what involves, but it's something like uh I'm not really sure how to explain this, but it requires a lot of things because it's
Mhm.
more so I'm not sure how to explain. I'm not really sure how can I explain that word. In my mind, I think that I know what holistic is, but I
Yeah.
cannot explain that word to you.
Holistic is something that maybe it's a global process. It means that it covers different approaches, not only or different ways or point of views. So it helps you to heal. In this case, related to the topic we're discussing, uh, it's something that helps you uh, to heal in all the ways you need to heal,
Yeah.
no? Just in a simple way. It approaches every single way it is required. So that's holistic. It's like something global, so something,
Global. Mhm.
yeah, global.
It is similar when we said 360 degrees solution.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It is based on an
It
idea that
involves
you should take
everything.
care of your whole body and mind.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Exactly.
Mhm.
They need to
Okay.
take care of your whole body and mind as well. So that is holistic. Okay. So holistic approach, right?
Yes.
Okay. What about devastating
Effect.
effect? Yes. Tear someone
Apart.
apart. Okay. And have a
Tendency to do something.
tendency to do something. Okay. Very good, guys. Okay. All right. So do you have a question or a comment?
No.
Nope.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna stop right here, guys. We're gonna continue tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, right?
Yes.
Can you see if you can see
Okay. Yeah.
my screenshot?
All right. Right now, Ben. Okay. Yes, I have Marlon, Bea, and Frank. Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
All right. Okay. Well, let's go over the attendance. Hector Alvarez, missing. Jonathan Cruz,
Present.
Walter Figueroa,
Present.
Victor Garcia, okay, missing. Manuel Gomez, excused. Freddy Enriquez, missing. Marlon Hernandez,
Present, teacher.
Hector Lopez,
Present.
Bea Mendoza,
I'm here.
okay, Carlos Navas,
Present.
Esmeralda Pérez, missing. Lisandro Ramos,
Present.
Francisco Salazar,
Present.
Carlos Santos, missing. Becker, is Becker there?
He left.
He said that he need to left because he was doing something.
Okay, all right, so excuse. Okay, guys. So I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Thank you,
Okay,
teacher.
bye.
Thank you.
Night.
You, bye bye.
Okay?
Have a great night.
Good
Bye
night.
bye.
Bye. Take care.
Bye.